Hey everybody, Brick Lover 18 here today with a how-to video on how to make a custom road for your Lego city for under $7. And you only need 2 supplies, which you can pretty much get at any craft store, dollar store even now, but you might want to get this duct tape somewhere else. So all you need is a roll of duct tape, which here in Canada costs $4 to $6, and then this double-sided tape, the very thinnest I could find, and that costs $1 at a local Dollarama. So those are the only supplies you need. Both last. You could be both last your entire city up. Like you only need $7, unlike $14.99 per section of your road plate. This is a custom way for a cheap alternative, and I love it. Like it's very similar, as you can see here. If you just get the normal dark gray duct tape, it's very similar to the dark bluish gray base plate. So it works good. It gives a lip because, you know, the road's a little lower than all the sidewalks, so it's pretty neat. I really enjoy it. So let me get into showing you how to make it. Okay, so pretend this is your city table and you're starting to make your city now. Just pretend that's what you're doing, and you need, you just need a blank area. Sorry, I'm driving the car, and you're gonna need some cars to approximately measure your road, because you want them to be able to drive side by side without crashing into them. So all you're gonna need is your blank canvas. Mine's on the which is a bit wobbly, so it's probably gonna wobble the whole time. But you're gonna need your blank canvas, and what you're gonna do is I have a broken hand, so bear with me for this. I don't normally cut it, I just rip it, but I have to cut it or there's no way I can do it. My hand's broken. My wrist actually is broken. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna lay the first strip out, pull and flatten it out. Try and get as many of these lines as you can see here out. So let it go right to the very end. I'll make this road for backdrops or something like that if I'm ever doing anything. So then what you're gonna do is you're gonna repeat this process. And like this is I love this method of making a road because it is $7 total. And duct tape, you're not gonna use the whole roll of duct tape. I've done 4 city streets, and this is all, like, I have this left still. So what you're gonna do is then you're just gonna keep cutting it. I guess you can try and cut it as straight as possible. It doesn't really go, like, just rip the paper. You're gonna do this on wood, and you can just rip really easy, or your wood or cement or whatever your city table is. I don't recommend doing it on a floor or anything. So then you can just keep repeating this process on your city table. It's just base plate. The road plates are great. Like, I love them. Like, I agree, cities look so great with them, but when you're a kid or even an adult, who wants to pay in the States $14.99, in Canada $19.99 for a pack of base plates, and you really only use one? So now, as you can see, I have parts of it done, but still not enough really. So one more strip should be good. In my actual city, I have about 3.5, so this is just about the same here. When it gets all said and done, it's about 4, but you only really use 3.5 because it overlaps a little. So I'm just gonna set my cars back to the side. And it works great when you have buildings on both ends, or so to speak. So there's my road, and it's all done. Thank you for watching. I'm just kidding. So now, the road is all flat. So you want to make sure you have enough cars. Oh yeah, your cars can go right through. They're driving perfectly. So now what you're gonna want to do is I broke the car. You're gonna want to take your tape. Can't get the frame. Okay, so you're gonna want to take your tape, and you're gonna approximately want to find the middle. So you take your 2 cars. This is how I do it. You can do measurements and whatever you want, but this road's a little wider than my city road because I have a little bit more space to work with here on this paper. But what what you're gonna want to do is take your double-sided white tape or yellow tape or whatever kind of tape you want, and you're just gonna want to just keep it as straight as possible. And you're gonna rip it or cut it at the end. And there you go, you have a fully working road. It looks good. If you rip it or paint on it, you know what you do? You just put more duct tape on it and it looks great. Now that you know how to make it straight, you're probably thinking, well, how do I make it curved? And the answer is very simple. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna, I gotta be careful how I move my arm. So I'm just gonna because you're gonna put it about in the middle. So pretend this is the middle, I'm not doing all the measurements. You can do that yourself. So pretend the road's coming here, and the road, you're turning here. So you've got your two straights, because it's easier to do all the straight parts first, and it's giving you pretend there's more road on the side here. So your car is gonna come, it's gonna drive up here, and it's gonna wanna turn. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna keep you're gonna take a bunch of little strips now, and that's a little too long actually. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna take some little strips and you're gonna put them down. I probably gave way too much turning room. I'm just trying to do this just so you could get the idea. You're gonna take little strips of your tape. It's gonna make, there we go. That's approximately how to do it. There we go, I'm not going to complete it all for you. But now you have a turning area. So you can drive right up and turn. And you can put your base plate here so you don't need that whole area for turning. But now you know how to make a straight and a turning road for your LEGO cities. So let's